Okay, so just a little look at my dirty kitchen. This is my actual kitchen. And it's really just the entrance of this this little wagon. Got my Berkey filter there, so I can have water indoors. When the frost comes, it's going to be nice. I'm just cooking some broccoli, having a tiny bit of vegetables today. Yeah, it's going to cook nice and calm. So that was my little entrance there. That's the door. Okay, so let's just see. It's very windy, and it's usually really windy here actually, quite noisy because of all the trees, so I'm just getting used to living in a forest. Beautiful morning, late November morning. Blessed be you, Lord, for this moment. So let's just see where I can go. Got the cow there, Mary. She's having her breakfast. Not very satisfied with the haylage I've bought for her. She thinks it's quite quite bad tasting, so I have to put some molasses on it. Yeah, you naughty girl. You're a naughty girl. Yeah, yeah. I've cut off these plum bark. Wish, so beautiful. Yeah. She's a little bit bored. She'll be fine. Wish. I've cut these plum branches off, and see how they're eating the bark. They love that bark. I don't know what the sheep are eating, but they're fine. They actually eat the leaves that have fallen off. Yeah. Yeah, so beautiful. So let's just see if we can talk with her in the background. It's a bit dark. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so hi all you beautiful people. Yeah, I'll just share a bit about my life in the outside world. Everything has calmed down a real lot. Since it became much darker, and also with my own energy, I had a really quite an extraordinary experience with the whole aspect of being in ketosis and not in ketosis, which I've talked about in my other videos. And apparently, because there's so many apples here, I've just collected a whole lot of apples. There's tons of apples at the neighbor's place, and he said I can just go and take them. So I've just given her half a bucket. She's still not satisfied. No, she's fine. Yeah. So I thought to myself, I've been in ketosis for quite a while this summer, and I thought I can have an apple a day. And I wasn't aware that that one apple, actually made me very, very sick. It's just absolutely incredible. I got more and more tired, and I got more and more muscle fatigue. And I just thought it was because of all the work I've been doing, but really it was the apple. So it's just for you who has metabolic syndrome or can feel this, that there's something, you don't have enough energy. It could be that you really need to go on a very, very low carb diet. So I'm back on my very low carb diet, and I'm sort of waking up to life. So, but I do think the winter period, where there's much shorter days, there is less energy for doing big things, and also it's very windy, and I don't function very well in wind. So just keeping myself alive and happy and enjoying myself, looking after my body, doing my job as a church singer, and I also have a little cleaning job, looking after my loved ones who wish to be in contact with me, and just staying alive without electricity and water, or with this very simple way of living. I think realized with myself, I can't be building a house at the same time in the winter time. It's just not going to happen. So everything's sort of, the house building has really stopped. But I'll show you what I've done.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
So I had this amazing experience yesterday. I went to the neighbour's place. The neighbours who live over there, I haven't talked to them before because they're quite new. They just moved in. Yeah. Oh, she's so beautiful. Yeah. He likes to be on the camera. And I asked her, I'm one of those people who just asks, and I say to people, just say no if it doesn't suit you. And I said, could I get some water, buy some water off you? Because I have to go to my job to fetch water in my car to give to the cow. But she's actually been having ocean water, and she's had 1 bucket of ocean seawater and 2 buckets of normal water. No, don't do that. And that's been fine. So she's been actually having lots of ocean water. But now she actually said yes, so she was so sweet. So I can actually go and get water, and we're going to figure out how to do it. But that is going to make life so much easier for me. I think I'm going to have to get myself organised. Even more organised. So as I've explained before, feeding a cow is really, I'm just one cow. She eats enormous amounts of food. And so I found a really friendly, yet another very friendly person, a farmer nearby, and he came and delivered these. They weren't real cheap, but now I've got it. And the thing about this, although I don't really like it, is that it keeps well. It's haylage, and it keeps well in the winter time. So I can save my dry hay, which I'm going to need in the summertime. It's all a little bit technical. So this is all my mess still. And this weekend my son is going to come and help me move these windows, which I got real cheap. For about $100, I got all these beautiful windows to put into my house. They're just so lovely. They just need a little bit of paint down here, but they'll be fine. They'll be just so good. So I just went and got these apples at the neighbour's place, and he's also just such a friendly man. So let's go and see what I've done. And the beautiful thing is you can see the sun actually comes in onto the house in the winter time. So it's just so wonderful. I've got myself a door. It just looks very, very big and not very charming, but it was cheap. And it's supposed to be a door that you never have to paint because it's metal on the outside and it's wood on the inside. So yeah, got that. So there's not real much has happened. Because as I told you, I lost the energy and it just got so windy, and yeah, I just had to stop. I would have loved to have put that front side on here towards south and towards east, because that would really stop the water coming in, but it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, there's not real much more to show you. So yeah. Yeah, and as I told you, I decided to wait with the clearing of the forest, because this is going to be cleared really quite a lot in the springtime. He's going to come in the springtime, because this is really, really heavy clay, and having big machines driving around would just make it really, really muddy. So yeah, there's all the stuff that's going to go. I'm going to shut off that area towards the neighbours with some sort of maybe branches or trees or something to just close off that hole, so we both have privacy. So there we are. Beautiful morning, winter sun. Yeah, so that was just a little glimpse of my life at the moment, and I send you all my love, and take care. Remember, you are the light.